Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impressions video. We are almost to the end of my big season start of a bunch of anime first impressions. So there is a few anime that I have not give first impressions on, and there's a handful that I won't. Some repeating, well not repeating, but continuing anime, as well as some anime that I just chose to not watch from the beginning. I won't be giving my first impressions. This one's going to be on a Netflix anime called High Score Girl, and I believe it aired in the fall, maybe summer, but it just released in Netflix a few weeks ago. You know how Netflix is with their anime releases. But anyways, before I begin this review, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I'm 15 subscribers or less away from reaching 2,000. I'm so excited to hit that number. Secondly, guys, if you haven't done so, check out all my winter lineup anime first impression videos. And then lastly, there is a spoiler alert on the first episode on this anime. So the anime again is High Score Girl, and it's Netflix. You can watch that now, the entire first season, and it really follows a boy who is an otaku. I wouldn't say otaku. He's just really into video games, and his number one game is Street Fighter 2, and he's an expert. He's been playing it since it came out, which kind of gives you an idea what era they're kind of looking at. It's not really nowadays, at least it doesn't seem like it. But he lives in the arcade, and one day he's beaten by this girl, and she gets a pretty good streak of 29 wins in a row, a lot of them being him losing against her. And eventually he uses a secret technique with a fighter, and basically does a bunch of little low blow moves and wins the fight. She gets so mad and punches him in the face. The entire first episode, not really sure why I say third, first episode is divided in about 3 or 4 parts. There's about 3 or 4 different little small stories of them interacting with different games and different areas where they played. He's very competitive against her. She's just very quiet. She doesn't say much, and the entire time is him trying to figure out what she's thinking, what she's doing, why she's playing, how she's playing, and etc. I wouldn't say it reminds me. Well, I guess I would say, because I am saying it. Tagi-san, the teasing master Tagi-san, is a manga anime that came out last year. I'm very fond of it. I love it. And this one kind of reminds me of it in a way where they're 2 middle school kids. They don't really fit together, and they're not really talking about romance, but you know there's going to be some type of romance coming out of them. Especially because one time they played together for a while. They beat a game, and the boy buys her a lollipop, and she ends up getting 2 lollipops. She ends up being happy for it. You know, there's kind of a little romance portion to it. I don't know. It's very wholesome of a story. It doesn't use etchiness, and it doesn't use any of the high quality, artwork, high quality action. There's none of that. It's just straight to the point, slice of life, 2 kids having fun and enjoying themselves in the arcade. And I think overall, I wouldn't say it's that bad. I'm not the biggest in slice of life. In fact, most slice of life anime, my first impressions are always, it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck. This one, I'm gonna go the other hand. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a great one. I'm probably gonna watch this one, the entire anime, this next week, and I'll probably review you guys. Review it for you guys next week. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it on Netflix. Out of 10, as of right now, I'll give it a 7.5. I am a little bit cautious on not giving it an 8 or higher, just because It is slice of life, and again, it could turn out to be just very repetitive and not going anywhere. So, 7.5 out of 10 is what I think it deserves. If you have seen it or haven't seen it but want to see it, leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Again, if you haven't done so, subscribe and watch other videos in my channel. Thank you so much for all love and support, and like always, don't be strangers.